Con esta aprobación, la Asamblea Nacional da un respaldo irrestricto a la lucha que libra el Gobierno Nacional contra los fenómenos como el paramilitarismo, narcotráfico y contrabando de extracción que atentan contra el pueblo venezolano.
On August 21st, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro declared a state of exception in response to violence perpetrated by paramilitary groups in the border region with Colombia.
Una realidad espantosa de cómo se ha posicionado el delito, la criminalidad, la economía criminal, el paramilitarismo en toda esta región de Venezuela. Yo estoy obligado a defender a Venezuela, a liberar a Venezuela de todo esto.
This is the first time a state of exception has been implemented since the approval of the 1999 Venezuelan Constitution. The state of exception differs from a state of emergency in that human rights are still guaranteed. Unfortunately, many news organizations have erroneously conflated the two, either out of ignorance or an effort to smear the Venezuelan government.
Los colombianos están escondidos y se protegen ante los operativos de la Guardia Venezolana, como en los tiempos bíblicos cuando Herodes buscaba a los niños o la persecución de los judíos en el siglo pasado.
Venezuela is dealing with a serious threat posed by paramilitary groups that are not only disposed to using violence, as was evidenced by the recent attack on Venezuelan soldiers, but are involved in complex operations such as smuggling, extortion, and drug trafficking. The government also alleges that members of the political opposition are cooperating with the paramilitaries. But instead of reporting on the gravity of this situation, many media outlets have opted to tarnish Venezuela, accusing the government of seeking a scapegoat and criticizing the deportations of undocumented Colombians living in Venezuela. Corporate media has continued to criticize Venezuela for its shaky economy, yet the closure of the border with Colombia has revealed just how much of an impact the smuggling of cheap goods into Colombia has on shortages in Venezuela. Of course, this went largely unmentioned in most media. The term paramilitary failed to appear at all in many articles, though when it comes to coverage of Venezuela, deliberate omission and manipulation are par for the course.